Aquarius darlings, welcome to my sector of the universe. This is Jess from Capella Wellness, here to help you step into your truth and start into your power. For those of you who've never been here before, welcome. Thank you so much for being here for the first time. I'm so glad you're here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for your support. Thank you for liking, for sharing this video so that this message gets out to other people, so that I know that my work is being disseminated out to the masses. Anyway, I do appreciate your love, your support, and returning to watch another video of mine. I do want to mention that I am available for personal readings, and that if you want to sign up for a Capella membership, you get exclusive access to guided meditations, daily guidance videos, and a whole bunch of other awesome benefits. I'm offering a 14-day free trial for some of my memberships of the lower tier, so that you can get a taste of what I offer that I do not put out on YouTube, to help to better prepare you guys for what's coming down the pike, because the collective is going to be going through some major changes. So it would benefit you if you feel called to sign up for a membership. You can cancel at any time. You want to try it out for 14 days and it doesn't work out for you, whatever, that's fine. If you want to keep it, that's fine too. It's very easy to cancel. If you already have a membership and you feel like you want to get more out of it, because I am going to be doing live streams for members only very soon. I'm going to make a bigger announcement about that later. So if you want to not have to be put on a list on my lives and be in a more intimate environment, and I can read, I'll pull more cards with those readings as well. It would benefit you to sign up for one of the memberships that includes access to my members only live streams. Okay, check out the description box below, or go to capellawellness.com for more information on my Capella memberships. You also get free access to my mobile app, where you can access all of the exclusive content there, and you can chat with me and other people, and go check out whatever else is there. All right, I wish you guys a wonderful week, a wonderful month. With that being said, let's get into your reading. Hey there, Gemini. Welcome to your reading. How are you? I hope you are well and you had a great weekend. We're speeding through August, so this is interesting. I can't believe we're in August. But anyway, I hope your week is off to a great start. And as usual, I send you much love and many blessings your way. All right, Gemini, what we're going to do here is we're going to see what is going on with you at this time, what obstacles you are facing, and what lessons you're learning from the situation to help you with your spiritual growth, because that is what this is about. We're then going to get guidance from Spirit on how to best navigate these energies, what your wellness message is, what the full moon in Aquarius is bringing you. Since you're an air sign, you will be affected for sure. It's at 19 degrees of Aquarius, so check where that is in your chart. And after we see what the full moon in Aquarius is bringing you, we're going to see what's going on with love and relationships for you. All right, Gemini, let's see. Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Sirians. What is going on with Gemini at this time? Please and thank you. I'm already having dark forces interfere with my work. So I'm putting all positive energy in here and seeing what goes on with this. But anyway, wow. We have 4 cards. We have the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Wands, the Page of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles. We got 3 court cards here and an ace. Bottom of the deck is the 6 of Pentacles. All right, and remember to take what resonates, leave what doesn't. For somebody who's watching this, make sure you keep your unhealthy ego at the door and you're honest with yourself in your situation. So with this theme here, what's going on? The first thing that I got for some of you is somebody is coming in, this Knight of Pentacles, to offer you a gift. Could even be financial in nature. Could be giving you some sort of support, monetary, like I said. It could be help with something that's not monetary. Like, I don't know, I'm hearing something with help with moving, because the Knight of Pentacles does talk about moving to a rural place, but that could be for one person. So this individual is going to give back what they gave to you, but they're going to give you more than what you gave to them, in a sense. It's like they're trying to show you that they're very serious about this offer that they're making. I'm even hearing somebody like buying a house, paying off debts, buying a car, or paying off for something, that type of thing. That's what I just heard. It's like for at least one person here. So this Knight of Pentacles is really coming in with this offer, and I'm hearing again this showering of gifts. All right. It's because whatever you did, you're getting back from the universe, and it's coming from this Knight of Pentacles, whoever this Knight of Pentacles is. It could be an earth sign, or they just have earth in their chart, but don't focus on the signs of this stuff. This is the energy. But this knight is very trustworthy, very serious, very devoted and loyal. All right. This person painstakingly put a lot of effort into this offer. Okay. A lot of details. This keeps coming up. Okay. This is that person's energy, because I know some of you are like thinking, yeah, right, whatever, it's deceptive. Get out of your head, okay? Your ego is kicking in because you're basing it off of the past. This is not the energy of this person. The cards don't lie here. This individual is a very devoted, very trustworthy person. This person is taking responsibility for their actions. And when somebody takes responsibility for their actions, that says a lot about that person. All right? They put their pride to the side. They put, everything in the past. And it's like, you know what? I got to own up to this. Not everybody who comes back around takes responsibility for their actions. And when that happens, then you know that that person is not serious, okay? Especially if they're coming in with this offer that they put a lot of work into it, a lot of detail. I'm getting strong Virgo energy here. And this individual is going to come in here. It's like it could very well also be a very serious, stable offer of long-term commitment, all right? But this is also coming with generosity and kindness and gifts and whatever this is. Because some of you Geminis, you put that into the world. You paid off your karmic debt. You did things for others and didn't expect anything in return. You were giving from the kindness of your heart because you knew not only was that going to pay off your karma, but that is what God wants us. When he blesses us with things, we are required to give back to other people. And then we get back in some other capacity. It's a never-ending flow of abundance, right? It's like the circle of life in a sense. When you look at it from give and take, it's the law of reciprocity, right? What God gives you, you give to others, and then you get that back from the universe, from other people, from whatever it is you get it back from. So now for those of you who put that generosity and kindness out there, it's being returned to you 100-fold is what I'm hearing. For those of you who've been doing this, you have not been giving conditionally. You haven't been greedy with your time and your energy. You gave no matter who it was you were giving to. Oh my God. You gave to no matter who you were giving to, but you did set your boundaries, right? It didn't matter who the person was or what you were doing. You were doing it out of the goodness of your heart. But you knew if like you were dealing with somebody who was taking, you set the boundaries and you said, nah, I'm not going to give to that person. I'll give them love energetically, but maybe not anything physical, maybe not my time or something like that, right? There's a difference there. So for those of you who really understand the law of reciprocity here and the law of attraction, you are attracting somebody now who is again, taking responsibility for their actions, because you may have given a lot to somebody who ended up giving you breadcrumbs, all right? That's what they say, and I don't like that. That puts negativity out there. But let's just say it's the breadcrumbs, yeah, but it's about somebody who just, they didn't see your value. They didn't see your worth, right? This is understanding somebody's value, understanding a worth of value of something with whatever it is you're putting your time and energy, money into. But this Knight of Pentacles before probably didn't really see that about you. But you set your boundaries and said, okay, I'll give to myself more and I'll continue to give to others. You didn't become bittered by you giving to people and things or people mainly, who didn't give as much back to you. You realized something there, and you said, okay, well, I'm just going to give freely, donate to charities, and I'm going to go work at the Manna Food Center and box up meals for needy families, right? I'm going to do my work that way. And some of you understood that you didn't become bittered because somebody was taking everything for what you had. You didn't say to yourself, well, I'm not going to give any more to anybody else because people keep taking from me. No. Sometimes the person does not have to give to you exactly what you gave to them. It will come to you in a different way. But again, when there's unequal give and take, you need to put a stop to that, because then that's going to be you expending your energies there. And you're not really learning karmically about that law of reciprocity. It's like what you put in, you get back. And you handle the people in situations where you're getting like a poor return of investment in, right? Because the Six of Pentacles, after the Six comes the Seven of Pentacles. But this individual sees that about you, Gemini, and they're saying, you know what, I really got to come in here and take ownership. I have to be responsible for my life's choices and my actions, and I'm going to come forward now with this very serious offer. And this person has been working on this for a very long time. Okay, this Knight of Pentacles has been showing up every now and again, and it's showing up here in the Gemini reading. So this individual really took their time because they don't want to fuck it up, right? I always look at the Knight of Pentacles. This is the person who doesn't jack things up. This is the person who knows that slow and steady wins the race, and that if they rush anything, it could very well backfire, okay? Or they will miss the mark, and they will miss something very important, or they'll miss the point completely of rushing, of not taking their time. So this individual knew that they had to do what was right and putting a lot of time and effort into this. So God was also telling them to don't rush this, take your time. Because what I'm getting, this energy again with this Knight of Pentacles, it's a big offer. Okay? And it's for the long term. It's like I'm hearing this person is in it for the long run. Which is why this individual is putting their heart, soul, blood, sweat, and tears into this offer. Okay? This could also be whatever this offer is, guys. For some of you, your financial status is changing. All right? The Six of Pentacles could be dealing with a wealthy individual too. Someone who has a lot of wealth, but it's like the philanthropist and who wants to share with a lot of people. And whoever this is, they want to share that with you. All right? They want to help you with something. You could be even getting an offer from someone with regards to a loan or a grant or something for school, right? Like a scholarship perhaps for somebody. You were probably working hard on a project or something, a goal to set so that you can get this scholarship, you can get this money, a grant, okay? That's for others of you. But I'm getting strong energy that this knight who's coming in is somebody who took you for granted, and they're really going to show you how serious they are by what they are doing, by what they are creating, by what they are going to give to you. And for this night here, I'm getting this person's going to give a lot to you. Because there are people, they show their appreciation and their affection with gifts. But this Knight of Pentacles is not what the King of Pentacles could do, where they tried to control somebody, manipulate somebody with the gifts, with the money. This is not what this is at all. So this knight is giving to this Queen of Wands. This Queen of Wands could very well be you. All right? And remember, be honest with the situation, because this could also about be you, Gemini, taking responsibility for your actions, especially if you have been the one who keeps giving and giving and giving time, energy, money to everybody and their mother, and you're not allowing yourself to receive. Okay? That could also be you. And if you continue to find people who to take from you, you need to take responsibility for your actions and start focusing on you, okay? This is also about wellness and self-care. Creating goals for yourself and sticking to them, and knowing that you're going to reach your destination. There's a little bit of stubbornness here maybe for somebody who sees this about yourself, and you allow people to just take from you, and they give very little back, okay? There's something that needs to change if that's resonating with you. You need to find your power. You have to learn how to be independent, because some of you are conditionally giving. You're trying to give to people because you feel inadequate, or you want them to stay in your circle or be in their good graces, or it's kind of like, well, I'm giving to this person because I need to get something out of them, right? Oh, I'm going to be generous. I'm going to be good here because this person's going to owe me later. No, 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 no. That, you're getting a hit with your karma if you do that. So this is about learning how to be independent and coming into your power. You have the ability to manifest wealth, Gemini. You have the ability to manifest people who are going to be loyal, who are going to be trustworthy to you. It's all about your energy. It's about your vibration. It's about your manifestation abilities. But again, when you're conditionally giving, you're giving your power away when you do that. All right, which again attracts these things that are low vibrational, people who won't give to you, especially if you don't learn how to receive and you don't give to yourself. You've got to find that power within, and you again taking responsibility for your actions with regards to your energies, because some of you dim your light. Okay, if you're stubborn, looking at yourself like, oh well, I'm not going to change that because I like to give and give and give, because maybe it's a programming thing. You were conditioned to do that. But again, if you don't learn how to receive, you're stopping the flow of abundance. All right? She doesn't do that. Look at the flow of the fire water, this lava that she's got in her hands, and she's not even getting burned by it. Okay? It's Pele is what I'm understanding here. The fire goddess. So you've got to understand that, with this energy, if people are continuously take from you, or you continuously give with the expectation of getting something back, you're trying to control people that way. You may have abandonment issues or something like that. You want to do things your way. But are doing things your way, Gemini, getting the abundance that you want? Or is it drawing in the people that you want to be around in life? Maybe not. There's no one way to skin a cat. There's different paths. But you got to be on your path. And you got to stay dedicated and persistent, sticking to your path. Probably being, again, taking the path, but taking the path less traveled with regards to you owning up to your responsibilities, and you taking the lead in your life, and you understanding your power and your ability to manifest what it is that you want. This is also about getting what it is what you want, right? You focus on that, but not a focus where it becomes obsessive, okay? When you're increasing the luminosity of your light, you attract amazing things into your life. But you do that on your own. This is not trying to control people or control things, doing it your way or the highway, being very demanding. This is not about conditionally giving. This is about you attracting what it is that you want. But you got to be in alignment with what it is that you want, and that involves your light, your vibration. You have the power to create the life that you want, to manifest it. But you have to go after what it is that you want without fear. But you got to take the necessary steps, right? The baby steps. Stick to your goals, stick to the plan, knowing that you don't need to rush it. And while you're doing that, you're doing what God asks of you. It builds up your manifestation abilities. It builds up your power so that you can get into alignment with what it is that you're working towards. You do your hard work and God does the rest. All right? You guys could be working up to being this an excellent leader, an excellent counselor, someone who inspires other people, somebody who motivates other people. It's by your character. It's by who you are on the inside, not about who you are on the outside. That light is so magnetic that you draw in these people. It's like you draw in people who are so drawn to you that they're taking notes, okay? That's what I'm hearing. It's like you draw people like a moth to a flame, and I've said this often before. So much so, they see how high your energy is. They see how powerful you are with words, how powerful you are with how you speak, with how you project yourself to the world, and they're sitting there taking notes. Some of you, you're already doing this. Look how attentive this person is. That's how some of you are right now. They're like mesmerized by you, Gemini. That's for some of you, not for all of you. Others of you, this is where God wants you to get to. But you got to put in the hard work to get to that place. And you've got to learn how to be interdependent of people and not dependent on others. Maybe this is some of you taking notes on somebody who you see this as, who's a very charismatic, very powerful leader here, who inspires, and it just like, holy cow, this person has so much energy and so much power. Like I gotta see how this person got here. It could be where she's inspiring others to get to where she's at too. All right? Something about social media here. You being this powerhouse, you being that light, that beacon of light for other people. You could very well be being drawn to put in the hard work to build your own business, because she is a very successful business person, creating your own YouTube channel or something like that, or some publication, because there's social media, there is writing here with this. Really buckling down and getting things done and saying, you know what, I'm going to do some more research. I'm going to go observe this individual and see what I can learn from them. It could be that to become this person, right? Or you are already this person and people are watching you. They're like, holy cow, like how this person is a very, very inspiring person. They're very magnetic. Some people may be actually surprised, because what I'm also hearing is that people may look at you as this very attractive person, because the Queen of Wands is, okay, I'm not knocking down the other queens, but I'm saying what my guides are telling me. The Queen of Wands here has this sex appeal, but this is not like a shadow side of a Venus, Empress, Aphrodite type of energy. She has that sex appeal because not only is she physically alluring, she's physically attractive, she's got this inside to her that is like freaking gorgeous, and it emanates out of her. And she's got this, she has the good looks, but she has the light within her to kind of like magnify what she appears to be, perhaps. And again, I say she because there's a female in here, but you get what I'm saying, because feminine energy is energy. It's not gender-based. But this individual, some people may very well be surprised because of how this person looks appearance-wise, but how intelligent he or she is, how brilliant he and she is, how powerful he or she is in the way they speak, the way that, again, they project themselves, the way they shine their light, okay? And it's like people are watching you. And for the others of you, this is probably about learning from this individual that may be coming to you, or they already have crossed your path, all right? And if you're wondering about this individual, if this person has already crossed your path, they can get you to where she is too. She's that awesome of a leader, but she also has this compassion for other people. She sees the light in everybody else. She sees the divinity. She may even give a little bit of tough love, because the Queen of Wands can be fiery, right? She could speak in a way that seems like she's being condescending or she's being egotistical, but she's not, because it's all about the power within her. She's so confident. She's so fearless. She doesn't care about how people react to what she says. She doesn't care about what people are going to say. She's not afraid of the truth. She's not afraid to speak it either. Somebody may have Pluto in the third house here. Okay. So that's what I'm getting. That's for somebody specific. But this individual is a very powerful speaker. This isn't even a motivational speaker, an excellent spiritual leader here. And some of you, if you've seen this person, you may be drawn to this individual. What I'm getting from my guides is that you can very well learn from this individual a lot of things. But she put in a lot of work to get here. She really worked hard on her confidence. And the thing is, her confidence is so magnetizing that it's actually inspiring other people. It's like, how did that person get to be so bold and to be so brave and to be that fearless? This person flat out says stuff like what I was channeling. I don't care if people get triggered. I don't care if they can't handle the truth, whatever. I'm just here to do my mission work, and I'm here to shine my light to others. That's what we're all here to do. So there's something about you guys being empowered to put in the hard work and to set those goals and to create your own platform or something like that, right? Because you guys have the ability to do it. Trust me, if I can do it, you all can freaking do it. Because if you know my story, like me doing this right now, no way in hell you could have paid me $1 million to do it back then. But God was setting me up for success. But I had to go through some crazy shit. I had to put in that hard work, and I had to stay dedicated. I had to take those baby steps and work towards building that confidence. And for me, it didn't happen overnight. It took years to get here. And when I was told by my guides that I had to set up a YouTube channel, I'm like, here it comes. And now I understand why. Because now I'm prepared to do something else that ties into what I'm doing right now, where I'm not going to be fearful. And I always had a fear of public speaking. That doesn't faze me at all. And that's one of the most glorious things that I have experienced in my journey. To overcome that fear of speaking. To be in front of a camera, to show my face, okay? To shine my light. Like my divine counterpart know this because he flat out called me on this. And I still hear that from him almost every day. And it just makes me smile because I was able to do that. And that's exactly what God wanted me to do. I have Leo rising and Leo north node in my chart. I have Aries midheaven, okay? So I'm supposed to be out there, but I had to do all this work internally to be able to find my own inner light and to shine that out to everybody else, to inspire others to do the same. But it didn't come without its challenges, right? So some of you are being encouraged to do some research or to learn from this individual, to work with this leader, whoever this is or whatever. But putting in that hard work, because you can achieve what she has achieved too. This is also going to lead to something that's tangible. It will lead to great success. It will it will create a fresh start for you. It will also, if it's a business here, your business will be successful. It will bring you financial security and stability, but it will also bring you gifts from God that you didn't expect, is what I'm hearing with this Ace of Pentacles. It's like this treasure chest that you're going to be given by coming into this power. And when you open up that chest, yes, there's going to come with money. It's going to come with money success. It's going to give you a completely new beginning. But what it's also going to do, you're going to find other treasures in there that you didn't see coming. You're going to be like, oh my gosh. See, this is like my story. This is exactly what with my YouTube channel and everything that I've been doing has led up to now. It was helping me to come into this power right here to become this Queen of Wands. I was looking for something different when I started my business, when I became that spiritual leader, when I started to speak my truth, when I put up my YouTube channel and everything like that. It made me more stable within myself and more grounded within myself. It gave me that gift, that second chance of being who God always wanted me to be. And I did not expect, even having this channel alone, to get to where I'm at now. It was helping me to become this. That was the gift from God that I got. And with the physical aspect of this, it was also not worrying about my appearance, not worrying about what I had to say, not worrying about the truth, let alone speaking it. Because for so long, I was like I talked about my counterpart, he flat out said, you do not like showing your face. And I didn't. I was like that all my life. And I had these bangs where it was my security blanket. And that's why, if you guys haven't seen my life, like I changed my hair, it's why my God specifically told me to put the bangs back on there. But then they're like, watch, you're not going to hide behind them anymore. And the ironic thing here is that I got, the fact that I got bangs again, it actually empowered me even more. You see how God works? When you look at things like that, you really gain a lot of wisdom, and you start to see why God is doing all these things in your life. That was part of what I didn't expect what the treasure was. Okay. So for the others of you, with this person who's coming in with this offer, who's making this offer to the Queen of Light, this individual was intimidated by this queen. All right. But they're no longer going to be intimidated. They're like, I need to come forward with this offer to give to the Queen of Wands here. There is communication coming in. There's going to be a letter, a text message. This person's coming in. This is complete honesty here and integrity coming from this person. This person also has built up their courage and confidence, because what I'm also getting, this Queen of Wands was an inspiration for this Knight of Pentacles to come towards the Queen of Wands. She was that beacon for this individual, that beacon of light. It's like, if she can do the impossible, if she can overcome her insecurities, then I can do the same thing. Thank you, Spirit. So whoever this is, some of you, you were the inspiration for this Knight of Pentacles to come forward, to take responsibility for their actions, and to be able to speak their truth without fear. Because you were able to overcome your fears, of whatever your fears were. This is why it's so important to do that type of work, guys, because what you go through, you're going to be an inspiration for other people. That's why you're here. As I said, we're all here to shine our light, and you're here to do the same thing. But there are things that you need to do to get there. You do have to put in the hard work. You do have to get over this stuck energy, because you're the one who has to take the lead in your life. You have to find your own independence. And with that independence, that's how you build up this Queen of Wands energy. It's exactly what happened to me. And it took a long time for me to get here. But I had to stay dedicated to the task at hand. I had to be responsible for my life's choices and my actions, right? Taking responsibility and accountability. I needed to change things up, which is what I did. And everything led up to what I'm doing now. So you inspired this individual to overcome their insecurities of speaking their truth, of their insecurities of like, I put in a lot of hard work into myself too. Is this hard work going to be all for naught? Because that's what the Knight of Pentacles can think. The Knight can go back in the other direction thinking all this hard work that they put into this offer to themselves or both, that she might reject it. But a Queen of Wands knows. She knows that somebody puts a lot of hard work and effort into things, that they're being serious, that it's a genuine offer, because she knows that it took her hard work and dedication to get to here. She went by nature's timing. It's the same thing with the Knight of Wands. She understands that there's no such thing as too late, because it takes time to build things. It takes time to grow. She knows that everything happens in divine timing. She knows when she's trying to manifest things. It's on God's time, not her time. So she understands if this Knight of Wands took his time to do stuff, she knows that this is a very serious offer right here, because of all the detail and all the time, energy, blood, sweat, and tears that was put into this. So this person is coming in. There's communication here, but they're going to speak the truth. They're no longer going to stay silent. And this communication is going to bring about a new beginning for this Queen of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. Like I said, look, these two cards are bookending the Queen of Wands and the Page of Swords. This is a very solid, stable, serious offer from a very trustworthy, authentic individual. This person doesn't play around, neither does the Queen of Wands, but she knows. She knows this is coming. She's been manifesting this. And as I said, there's going to be a change in somebody's financial situation. It's going to change for the better. There is a windfall of money here. You are going to be financially secure and stable. And again, with that Six of Pentacles, someone's coming in to help you with that. Or somebody could actually be coming in as like a King of Pentacles energy to give you that, to be the provider, to give you that financial stability and security. And again, it could also even be like a scholarship or grants, or somebody just coming in to help you with something. Somebody gives you money, like a lot of money to pay off something or to purchase something. But either way, this is going to be a new start for you. All right. But again, the others of you, this is going to be a new beginning. If you are being called to shine your light, to be out in the world stage, or to have a social media account where you're going to be presenting yourself to the world. Okay. It will bring something amazing here, because this is a gift from God. And then you're going to open this treasure chest. And like I said, you're not going to believe what this opportunity is going to bring you. It's the same thing that happened to me. But there is a big change in financial situation for somebody here. This Knight, I'm getting strongly, this Knight is offering this Queen of Wands this money, this financial stability and security. I talked about a home, paying off debt, because this is also paying off debts, okay? Somebody's going to pay off everything for you, or buy everything for you, because they see how amazing you are. She is the catch. A lot of people don't necessarily exhibit this type of energy. And this Knight knows this. And this Knight knows that there's nobody else like this Queen of Wands, which is why he put in all this time and effort into this offer. I mean, this is as serious as it gets, guys. With the Knight of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles, it's stable, it's secure, it's super solid. It's super solid. And then you got the Six of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So this is a big offer. It's a really, really big offer. And again, some of you, your financial situation is changing. You're not going to have to worry about money going forward. What is the obstacle here? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Syrians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. God's coming. God is sending in this person, Gemini, with this very huge offer. I've been having all my cards fall off. Hold on, guys. All right, Spirit, what's going on? Wow. Okay. What did I say about some very big offer? There's some big shit here. We have the Ace of Wands and the Two of Swords that came here. We have three aces, guys. The Ace of Swords, the Empress, the Ten of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, the Queen of Cups, and the Judgment card. They want me to take all of them. Look who's at the bottom of the deck. It's Pisces energy. It's the High Priestess. And what did I say about the Empress energy? Did I not talk about... This is not being like Venus, Aphrodite in the shadow sense of trying to control with sex, their looks, that type of thing just to get money. Be very careful with that. You're going to get hit with karma if you're doing that, or if you're dealing with somebody who's doing that. Okay. Okay, now I got a message. I see what this is. Pisces is always showing up in Gemini's reading, isn't it? Things are going on behind the scenes that you don't know anything about, Gemini. There's also going to be things coming to light. Secrets are going to be revealed. Okay? Things are definitely going to be illuminated. But with the challenge here, some of you, you're suppressing your intuition. What did I say about some of you manifesting? Because I felt very strongly, some of you think that when this person comes in to give you this offer, whatever this offer is, you are not going to trust it. Some of you still have trust issues that you need to work through. But if you've been manifesting this, then why are you not going to trust it? I said God is bringing it in, did I not? God is making himself very clear to you, Gemini. There are 3 out of the 4 aces. It's coming from God. God is sending this Knight of Pentacles to bring you this offer. And I said, it's honest, it's trustworthy. If you don't believe me, go look up the meaning of the Knight of Pentacles and the Page of Swords, like the shadow, not the shadow side, the light, the divine sides of those cards. An ace, it's gift from God. It's ace, it's ace. Ace of Wands and Ace of Swords. Okay? Some of you, yeah, you're going to be up in your head here. You're going to second guess this. You're going to overanalyze this offer. God's sending this. I don't know what else to tell you. Your intuition knows that this is an offer worth taking. Your guides have been telling you this. Signs and synchronicities, every single thing. Your guides have been all up in your face about what's coming. And so your vibes don't lie, Gemini. You really need to trust your intuition with this. You're suppressing it. Because there's still something with the trust issue here. Some of you, you still cannot let go of the past. But guess what? You can't let go of the past. You're totally going to miss out on the Ace of Pentacles. You're going to totally miss out on these 3 aces. This doesn't come around every day, Gemini. So if you're still getting in your head, and you're overanalyzing, and you're doubting this, when God's bringing this to you, and apparently you have trust issues with this Knight of Pentacles, because as I said, with the 6 of Pentacles, there was something about somebody not giving you what you were giving them, right? The trail, the breadcrumbs, the bread, whatever the hell. Anyway, my guides are like, don't even bother with it, Jess, because here's the thing. if you are not going to trust what this is, when you know deep down inside your gut is telling you and God is telling you this is worth taking, then that's on you, right? I can't tell you what to do, but this stuff doesn't lie. God's specifically putting in your face that there are 3 aces here, and there's an Empress here, and the Judgment card. God is going to see what you do with this. This is a huge decision to make. This is a huge karmic lesson with regards to you either following your intuition or not. Are you going to trust your guides, your angels, your ancestors, your higher self? Or are you going to be all up in your head? Are you going to start listening to your unhealthy ego? The devil's going to start coming in saying, I don't know about this. This could be deceptive. There's a secret somewhere there. It's too good to be true. There's like something mysterious about this offer. Be careful with that. Your gut is going to know. It already knows, Gemini. It already knows. An obstacle for some of you has really been trusting and listening to your intuition. That is where the truth is. God is trying to get you to see something. Some of you are avoiding the truth, okay? You're thinking there's something secretive behind this. There's something like behind the scenes. Or like, okay, there's something that's going to pop out, right, that I don't know about. You really got to stay connected to your higher self here, Gemini. Because when this offer comes in and you're not listening to your intuition and you're suppressing it. No, I don't want to listen to what my heart says. The heart, when it's completely open, is the gateway to having everything. And if you don't want to listen to that gut, then you're going to miss out on some very huge money, wealth, opportunity, whatever this is. Could even be a contract, okay, that somebody gives you. New career opportunity. There are new beginnings all over this, Gemini. But then, with that Ace of Swords there, you may be seeking information outside of yourself instead of within yourself, instead of consulting your higher self. You may be, with that social media card, you're listening to other people's tarot readings or looking up stuff on social media, or researching things about, I don't know, I heard about narcissists, about people who do things and like not giving second chances to people. This is a second chance card. This is a second chance card. God gives us second chances, right? Why can't we? People can change. They can, but it starts with them. We can't change them. However, the power of the Queen of Wands has the ability to change people. But she does it from her power, her energy. She doesn't do it in any other way. And she has that unconditional love regardless. That's what changes people. That's what heals people. Some of you, again, with you becoming this Queen of Wands, there's a big decision you need to make. God is giving you a second chance at life. He gave me a second chance. He's like, Jess, that's not who I wanted you to be. I'm giving you another opportunity. And I took it and I ran with it. It took me a while. But the life that I live now, I was not expecting. And I know this isn't the end of it for me. I know I've got bigger things coming. So does everybody else. But it depends on whether you're going to take God up on that offer or not. God's like handing it to you. You've got 3 aces. Okay? Either you take it or you don't. Some of you are getting misinformation from someplace else. And it's coming from social media for some of you. Be very careful with the information that you are getting, or you are looking up, or you're watching. You need to be listening to this. Not other people who are low vibrational, not other people who are spinning the truth around, who are low vibrational, okay? Where there's no compassion, there's no unconditional love, there's no light there, there's no truth there. I would not be listening to those people. And now they're telling me there's something about tarot because there's a psychic here, there's a tarot reader here. There are some other tarot readers are putting shit in your head, Gemini. Be very careful with that. There are a lot, and I'm respecting everybody. I'm not judging, okay? But I speak truth here, and my guides are telling me there are a lot of false prophets out there. There are a lot of people who are actually not in the light, or they've turned the other way, who are putting things in your head, who are making you think negative things. They're making you, they're having you get to this like crossroads and having you be indecisive about this offer, whatever this is. They're interfering with your decision making, Gemini. Be very careful with who you are following, who read, and who are psychics. I'm getting a clear warning for some of you here. Because a lot of them, they're being affected by these dark energies that are really attacking all of us. And they're letting their past get the best of them, and now they're flipping what they were proposing, or not flipping, they're spinning the truth. Because first they were all about truth, and now all of a sudden they've turned the other way. What is your intuition telling you? Stay connected to those who are of the light, who are really tied to God. If they talk about God in their readings, I wouldn't really be second guessing those people either. If they don't, I don't know. If there's not a lot of divine in their readings, or what the information you're getting from, I'm not sure about that. But again, it's your choice. You got a big choice to make. But there is a big karmic lesson that you guys are about to either not learn or learn. This is heeding the call. This is paying attention to what God is asking you to do. It's a major arcana. We have 2 here, and then we have a 3rd at the bottom. There's some obstacle for some of you with you actually really listening and being in tune with your higher self, with the divine realm. Okay? This is doubt. This is indecisiveness. Some of you are like, am I going to give this person a second chance? Were you trying to manifest this person? Were you actually energetically trying to help heal this person while you were doing your thing? I said something about this Queen of Wands inspired this Knight of Wands to take responsibility, to be accountable. Okay, you have the Empress here with the Queen of Wands. This is an incredibly powerful feminine energy. Someone's got insane feminine superpowers here. This person was able to change. This person right here. The person who probably got greedy, who wanted just to fill their own cups, who was focused too much on money, maybe. Maybe they were wealthy and they didn't want people to get their money or something like that. Focusing so much on work. Just taking and taking. I don't have to give to anybody because that person was burned. They forgave. They forgave. Yes, this is forgiveness. Thank you, Spirit. I didn't say that by accident. They couldn't forgive all these people who kind of like took them for granted. And then what happened was they ended up taking people for granted. And then there was karma there. And then you got sucked up in that too because you kind of did something similar. Or no, you didn't take people for granted. You gave too much to people and you let people take advantage of you. And then you met this person and you guys were learning lessons with each other. This is massive lesson learning here. Your life story was here to teach you some huge lessons, Gemini. And one of them was about forgiveness. Forgiveness is the gateway to having it all. Forgiveness is what's going to get you all these aces. Exciting, new beginnings, fresh starts all around. It's going to be completely different. No more challenges in your life. Well, you will have challenges, but especially if it's money, that's going away. There's truth. There's clarity here. I said, you got to stop avoiding the truth here, Gemini. This is putting your head in the sand. This is avoiding the truth. Take the blindfold off. What you're seeing in the physical is deceiving you. You need to be trusting in what your inside is telling you, what your higher self is telling you. The higher self knows the truth. And there's something about second chances here and about forgiveness. I have to flat out say it. If you can't forgive, don't expect all this abundance. Don't expect to be like catered to and, having a life of luxury here. The emperor takes incredible care of her, but she doesn't need that emperor, but they work together to rule the empire. You cannot rule an empire by yourself as the empress, okay? You can't. Life was not meant to be lived on an island alone. There's insane abundance here. It's like a completely different life. And there's a lot of money involved in this. But if some of you still have issues, you feel insecure. The Empress in this position, she doesn't trust her intuition because she's not fully aligned with God. She's a distorted feminine when she's not fully aligned with God. She continues to mistrust what her intuition tells her. Some of you still have some work to do. And that's not a bad thing. I was very insecure about what intuition was telling me. Even some crazy stuff that God's been showing me, I'm like, are you kidding me? But I feel it in my gut. And my guides keep telling me the signs and synchronicities are all over the place. And I'm like, you know what? I totally believe in this now. I'm no longer second guessing my intuition. I'm no longer thinking that I'm not worthy of this amazing stuff that's coming my way. It's the same thing for you, Gemini. You are deserving. You are worthy of whatever it is that God is giving you. This could even be the Knight of Pentacles, not sure if he's worthy of this Empress. There's an incredibly powerful feminine here. She did a tremendous amount of work on herself. And she was patient. This is an insane amount of patience. And especially if she's waiting for her masculine to come forward with this offer, she knows that everything happens in divine timing, that there's no such thing as too late in the eyes of God, because she's that connected to God. I mean, look, let's put that there. Whoever this feminine is, this is rare right here. This is very rare right here. She knows that this offer is sincere. She knows she's deserving of it, but this is coming. Her life's really going to change. Because she's manifested this. She's manifested a life that she is not expecting. It's going to be better than the intentions that she put out there. The Judgment card talks about getting significant rewards for having unwavering faith and patience and heeding the call and following what God has asked her to do. And again, I say her because of that. It could be male too, okay? Don't put the gender thing in here. She totally continued to follow mission. And she totally continued to follow her divine guidance and her intuition. She did whatever God asked her to. And the Empress here, she's all about forgiveness. That's why she's an Empress. And the cool thing is here with her, like I said, people cater to her. She won't have to work a day in her life ever again. She will do something different with regards to her work. She will continue to attract the abundance, but her emperor is going to provide for her. She's going to be the one to sustain the emperor with all her powerful energies. And she's going to create this life of luxury here. She's going to continue to create a beautiful life for her, because she's at the highest vibration of all. She's at the violet flame. But she also understands about self-forgiveness and self-worth and self-acceptance and self-respect. She's not self-conscious. Her intuition is so on point, she doesn't doubt it for 1 second. She doesn't get into Two of Swords. She used to, but not anymore. This feminine is manifesting some amazing life, and she will get that when she accepts this offer from this Knight of Pentacles, and she knows that this knight who's coming back is trustworthy, is honest, because this person has done a lot of work on themselves too. The power of this feminine, I said, got this knight to change for the better. She inspired him that much to overcome his demons, to overcome his insecurities, all of the unknown stuff, like the darks, the secrets, the mystery about who he was or who she was or whatever that is. But there's complete truth here. Complete new beginnings. Some of you need to redirect your energies because you're giving your energies to somebody, whether it's the social media or a psychic or a tarot reader, and you're getting misinformation from that. And this person is powerful too, but I'm getting this person is actually warping your brain. They're trying to suck you into the other side, and that's exactly what the devil is doing with a lot of people, to include these other psychics, to include these other readers. It's not a joke. I've been seeing it all over the place. If they're telling you, no, they can't get second chances, you can't forgive them for what they did, and this, and that, if it's all negative, it's all of the dark, I would be very, very careful with that information. Because again, God gave me a second chance. I bet you God gave you many, many, many chances. God gave me God knows how many chances. We are all God within. What makes you think that we do not have the ability to give somebody a second chance? Now, if that person kind of messes that up, okay, fine. But you will be in such a big power. You will be in your power here. You won't be affected by that. I've given people second chances. And some of those people, they took advantage of it, or they didn't. They kind of messed it up. Let's put it that way. I'm like, okay, well, I'm not going to let it bother me. I'm going to keep moving forward. I'm not going to feel heartbroken. I'm not going to judge them. I'm not going to put them in a negative light. I'm not going to send bad juju to them or negative energy or saying they're going to get their karma. No, that is a distorted feminine. This is not what this is right here. This is not what this person does. If she gives second chances and that person just does right by her and she takes responsibility for his or her actions, then perfect. But again, she intuitively knows. But she knows I'm going to forgive anyway. Because Forgiveness is going to allow me to continue to be this empress, to have this beautiful life, to attract beautiful things into my life, to include harmonious relationships, money, wealth, vitality, health, whatever this is. She's living the life right here because she doesn't cast judgment on anybody. She understands that people are going through some crazy stuff that nobody else knows about. She doesn't let betrayal or victimhood rule her world, because when you have this rule you, Gemini, you end up having a world that's just full of this pain and suffering. You can't release this. You will continue to attract this. Queen of Cups. Again, doesn't judge. Very compassionate. Very forgiving. Very understanding. Very patient. She's in the flow. She has the divine love of God flowing through her and out of her. She knows that love heals all things. That's how she healed. She knows that people make mistakes. She knows that people fuck up. But if somebody comes back around to take responsibility for that, that is huge. And even the people who don't, she still forgives them anyway, because that frees her of her karma, and it helps her to move on, and it helps her to be away from those energies of anger, bitterness, resentment, those dark energies. That doesn't manifest anything, guys. Nothing. Those are low vibrational energies. Don't expect all three aces to come into your life if you have a dark heart. If you're still stuck and not being able to forgive anybody, still being stuck in the past with what happened to you. It happened for a reason, because it was supposed to get you to learn lessons. Again, judgment, karmic lessons. We all go through that stuff. We're not saint. Not everybody is a saint here. We all do stupid things. And God sees that. And he gives us chance after chance after chance. You know how many times I've screwed up? You know how many times you screwed up? We've all done it. But then God gives us this huge opportunity to actually change it. And that's when our whole world starts to change. And when somebody comes in and they've realized what they've done, and they give you the God honest truth, and you feel that they're giving you the truth, you know this person is being honest with you, and you forgive, and you have that compassion, and you've been patient, because you know this was going to come in, because God told you, because you manifested it. And when that person comes in and you accept that, that's where you get the significant rewards. You had a lot of faith in this person, and you had a lot of faith in yourself and in God. And with that comes this incredible reward. One phase of your life is ending, Gemini, and a new one is beginning. But you won't have these new beginnings until you forgive. And you stop putting your head in the sand, and you stop avoiding the truth. Stop doubting and stop with the indecisiveness, because you already know what the answer is. You know what is right for you. Again, with the Queen of Cups, suppressing your intuition. You're thinking you're going to be gullible because you probably fell for tricks and you fell for other stuff that happened with this person. Right? You're like, I don't want to go through this again. I don't want to be gullible, blah, 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 blah. But what am I telling you right here? If you're truly this powerful feminine right here, insanely powerful feminine, you know very well that with this person coming in with this offer, it's not going to be too good to be true. It's going to be solid and stable and secure and trustworthy. You guys are very intuitive too. You feel it. Don't deny the vibes that you're hearing. The mind it's not vibes in your mind, okay? It's your gut. It's how you're feeling. How are you feeling about the situation? Trust in what you're feeling. Trust in your intuition. Trust in what the guides are telling you, your ancestors, everybody, your higher self, the signs and synchronicities. And again, with the psychics and the tarot readers, be careful of people who are putting things in your head, who are causing you to doubt, who are causing you to be afraid to make that decision when your intuition knows, or there are other readers who are encouraging you to do that, to forgive and to have compassion, to be a true divine feminine. That is what a true divine feminine is. She forgives, she's compassionate, she's patient as all hell, and she's continuing to be in her power and allowing God to do his thing. And she knows who's for her and who's not. And she trusts in her ability to manifest, and she trusts in the things that God is bringing to her. A feminine who does not embody all those qualities is not a true divine feminine. They are still distorted somewhere. Okay? Repetition. The same cycle over and over, doing it over again. Okay? It's like you think that you're going to get into the same cycle with this individual. The Page of Wands. Okay? Being very childish with highly sexual energy. Because this page, he could be just out there just to get his jollies or whatever. Or her jollies, right? I'm not putting it based on a gender here. Because it goes both ways. You're thinking that this person's still going to be a page, maybe. There's a knight here. But what you don't see, and they want me to say it. Somebody just said, well, there's no king here. That's what you don't see. But you know in your heart of hearts that there's a king here somewhere. You do not need to see the card to know that there's a king. Because I know some other readers say, there's no king here. There's no king here. We got a queen. We have an empress. We have two queens and an empress. We got a lot of court cards. We have a high priestess. You see behind the scenes, there is a king that is coming with this offer. I just revealed it to you. And you know it. You know that things have changed. You know your person has changed, because if you change for the better, and this is your divine counterpart, then there's a high probability that your person has changed too. And if God has told them to get ready to give this offer, I said God, there's major arcana here, and there's 3 freaking aces. If God has told them to come in with this offer, they've done their work and everything, then that means that person has changed. And I said, if they're taking responsibility for their actions, then they're ready. And God is sending them in with that sincere, genuine, serious offer. And don't be casting judgment on this person. Be careful with that. And don't judge yourself either. It's like there's a fear of being betrayed again. Being gullible. I keep letting people back in, then I get betrayed. But you know what? Over time, if people end up betraying you, you're not going to be affected by it. Or you're going to know who's going to do that if you're so psychic, right? Some of you, you're afraid of trust issues. You're afraid being gullible or being betrayed again, being backstabbed, whatever, or something failing. This repetitive, the same thing happening over and over and over again. I am not getting this in this reading. You will not have 3 aces and then have a freaking high priestess with an empress and a queen of wands here. This is very divinely orchestrated. And then there's judgment. God is the one who's going to judge. Are you going to take this offer or not? Did you learn your karmic lesson about the whole betrayal thing, about not trusting your intuition and not going with the flow and not taking care of yourself, of not going after the things that you're passionate about? Are you going to learn your lessons about dealing with, like, you know, childish like energies? And it doesn't have to be with like your counterpart. It could be with all types of other people. Because I learned it wasn't just with my counterpart, it was with friends and other people who were acting in a way that was low vibrational, and I don't have those people in my life anymore. But yeah, there's communication coming in. This person's coming in brand new. But they've become the person who they always were, and you saw that within them. You saw their light. And some of you are getting confused. I can feel it with these other readings. It's a completely new person. It's a completely new person. It's not a person from your past. It's not this. It's not that. But your gut knows it is your person from the past. When brand new comes in and your gut says that's your person, brand new means that they have changed a tremendous amount. They are not the same person that you met before. They became the person that you saw on the inside when you met them. You were seeing their 3D self. You were seeing their distorted self, not their divine self. They're coming in new as their divine self. They're also very psychic and very intuitive. They're also very powerful people. And when you guys come together, that's going to be a sight to see. But there's a big thing with indecisiveness and being afraid of being betrayed. The cycle happening all over again. Like, there's something here. Somebody thinks that, like, a feminine who's very attractive, who has a lot going for her. I mean, she's the cat. She's very intelligent, too. You don't understand, or it's your person who doesn't understand the mystery. You thought that this person was hiding something. That I'm hearing, who are you really? Okay? Who are you? Because there's this mysterious of this person, because this Gemini, or you never met this person before. You've never encountered somebody this powerful, this attractive, this brilliant, right? This psychic, maybe. This intuitive. Apparently this person gets you, Gemini, or you really get this individual. You see them for who they are. You know exactly what they're feeling, what they're thinking, what their insecurities are, what their this, their that is. And your person's like, how in the hell does this person know me so well? They drew out your insecurities probably. Yet apparently your person, or you, Gemini, you're like, there's something, they're hiding something. They're so mysterious that they have to hide something, but this person is not hiding anything. And you know that too. You got to get over these fears of things, the betrayal, the backstabbing happening again. You're being called to do something. Your indecision is based off of stuff of the past. Get away from there. So there's a Gemini here, or it's your person or you. Okay, I'm going to say it this way. It's like I'm getting a cross watcher who's here, okay? Somebody who's a cross watcher, your person is a Gemini, probably Gemini sun, all right? And this person has this power. They're very attractive. They're very intelligent. Everything that I said. And you're afraid that this person is going to seduce you in the negative way. There is such thing as a divine seduction, okay? That's what this person does. That's why I said people are so drawn to her. She's seducing people, but it's because of her energy. She's not doing it based off of her looks or sex, okay? So somebody here is thinking that this person, or maybe you were thinking this person was seducing you because of their looks or because of some sex appeal, all right? You may have been sucked in to getting betrayed and backstabbed by very good-looking women, good-looking men, okay? Or by sex, all right? But this is not that person. She's too divine to be doing that. She is a true divine feminine Christ. So whoever is getting hung up on that, you are dealing with the true divine feminine Christ. So you need to put an end to thinking that this person's going to screw you over. Because you don't want to feel gullible yet. You don't feel like it. You don't want to feel like an idiot. But your intuition knows that this person will not do that to you. You know it. And that keeps you with this huge indecisiveness. You're being called to do something and you're still not listening to that call. Oh my God. Spirit, what do you want me to do? They're saying there's no lesson here because you guys already know the lesson because I already talked about it. Self-forgiveness, forgiving yourself, forgiving other people, letting bygones be bygones. You have the ability to give people second chances. And yeah, if somebody like, like I said, it's happened to me. Gave him a second chance and it didn't work out. Okay, fine. I'm in my power. I'm not going to be affected by it. I'm going to move on. Forgive him anyway. Move on. And they don't have to be in my life. But I feel way better because I've forgiven them anyway, even if I gave them a second chance. You have no idea, like the people who've come back into my life, and I feel it, guys, they were assuming stuff of me because of that. Hey, Gemini, stuff's been going on with my recordings, and I'm not going to give energy to what's causing this. If you guys are smart enough to probably figure out what that is. But I was talking a lot about something, and it turns out that the recording ended and it didn't capture what I said. So, and then I started pulling out your guidance cards. They're right here. But the one thing I want to get across is, and I went to talk about my experiences with stuff, the bottom line is don't judge a book by its cover, okay? Really, really trust your intuition with things because that's where your truth is. So, unfortunately, everything that I talked about, it got cut off because big truth came out and it didn't. Somebody doesn't want it out there, so we're going to leave it at that, and I'm going to keep going here. But we have the communicate card. Things left unsaid will never reach the shore. And dance. Take inspiration from the moonlight dancing on the surface of the sea. All right. This could literally talking about maybe you have a call to do something with dance. Okay. That's for somebody here, like a dance studio or something like that. Others of you dance around the house, like do something that raises your vibration. Okay. I'm hearing like moonlight rituals with dancing or something like that. Maybe that's for somebody. But the bigger thing here that I'm getting is communicate, all right? We have the Ace of Swords. We have the Page of Swords, all of that stuff. It's time to communicate, all right? It's communicating with your guides, your angels, your ancestors more. And for somebody here, I'm getting this energy, heeding the call with that Knight of Pentacles. It's time for you to communicate to the Empress, to your Queen of Wands, Empress, High Priestess person, all right? Yeah, other people, this is about really having effective communication with others. And again, like saying what you need to say, not being afraid of it, but coming from a place of love. This is not being distorted feminine energies or masculine energies and coming out there and chopping people's heads off like the distorted Queen of Swords, okay? It's communicating from a place of love, but also communicating the truth and nothing but the truth, okay? And not being triggered when somebody communicates the truth to you, all right? Bottom of the deck is the ocean. Be beautiful, mysterious, wild, and free. See, mysterious with that, the high priestess over there? She's over there somewhere. This is about embodying this energy, right? It's the energy of the Empress, the High Priestess, the Queen of Wands, all right? It's all of them. Beautiful is the Empress, mysterious is the High Priestess, wild and free is the Queen of Wands. It's embodying all of those energies. All right, let's get your... Am I even recording this is the question. Let's get your wellness message. What wellness message do we have for Gemini? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. See, Judgment. Some of you need to heed the call and start living your purpose. Live your purpose. Moonstone. Amazonite. Loosen your grip. Bottom of the deck. Ocean Jasper. Schedule yourself in. Self-care, self-love, Empress energy. It was right here. There we go. There are times when enough is enough. It's time to relinquish control. You don't have to do it all, and what's more, you can't do it all. No one can. Some things in life are simply out of our control. Remember, your best at any given moment is good enough. It's easy to get stuck in our ways and feel like we might want to interfere with life's greater plan. Instead, try taking a step back to give space and time for the relationships and situations in your life to develop. Release the idea of how things should be to make room for how things could be. Everything will fall into place if you allow life to unfold in an organic way. In which area or areas of your life can you release control? How would that feel? Can you trust that the beauty of life often comes from the unexpected? Your affirmation is, I let go of control. Today, delegate a task with minimal instructions and allow life to unfold. The Empress doesn't control things. A true Queen of Wands and the upright does not control things. Oh, I didn't even flip to the page. Moonstone. Life is a journey. We each have a unique calling to find our own way along a path to a more purposeful life. It is time to discover a deeper meaning within yourself and ensure the actions you take and the choices you make are, in fact, intentional and purposeful. How can you make a difference? What can you contribute? What is your legacy? Follow your heart as well as your conscience. Just like the moon waxes and wanes, you may feel at times as though you are getting closer and then further from your true purpose. When you know you walk on the path towards your highest purpose, you feel fulfilled each and every day. Ask yourself, why am I here? What is my purpose on this planet? What would it feel like if I were living my highest purpose? The affirmation here is, I walk with my purpose. Today, write down 3 things in your life. Write down 3 things your life would look like if you were living your purpose. Then take action toward one or more of these values. Ocean Jasper, schedule yourself in. There's always time for me. It's okay to make yourself a priority. If you don't take care of yourself, it's hard to be available to care for others in an effective and healthy way. Schedule a little time every day to ensure that you are nurturing and nourishing yourself properly. Take a break and treat yourself in some small way. You've earned it. If your day is so full that you can't schedule 5 minutes for yourself, then schedule 10. Self-care is not selfish. It's absolutely necessary in order to be the best version of you. What do you do for yourself? Do you put yourself last on the to-do list? How can you make yourself more of a priority? Your affirmation is, I care for myself because I am important. Today, make a commitment to schedule time for yourself. All right. Let's do the love. No. Full moon in Aquarius. All right, this full moon in Aquarius occurs at 19 degrees of Aquarius. It conjuncts Saturn and squares Uranus. Get prepared for some really sudden, big changes, maybe erratic emotions, delays, worry, sadness. All right? There's some crazy stuff happening. The energy is very high for a lot of major shifts to occur, guys. It's all going to be whatever happens in your life. The best thing to do is respond instead of react to it. All right? Again, check 19 degrees of Aquarius in your chart. That's what's going to be affected. And you're an air sign, so you're definitely going to be affected by this full moon. Alrighty. What is this full moon in Aquarius bringing Gemini? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadians, please and thank you. See, endings are about releasing things, right? Endings bring new beginnings. It's time to release negativity, the full moon in Scorpio. Your commitment is being tested, the first quarter moon. Another full moon card, a win-win outcome is forecast, the full moon in Libra. And another full moon at the bottom of the deck, a fiery climax approaches, the full moon in Aries. See, something exciting's happening, but there could also be a big explosion of some things. It depends on what's going on in your world and how you are going to handle things. Full moon in Scorpio. There's some dark, deep stuff here. All right, let's look at the full moon in Scorpio here before I continue to talk about it. If you've been feeling paranoid and acting weird, take this as a very direct message from the cosmos to stop it. Worrying yourself is pointless. It's time to release any negativity you have around the situation you're asking about. If someone has been unkind to you, perhaps it's time for you to release them. This card heralds an emotionally intense time since both the full moon and Scorpio themselves are both extremely intense. It's time for you to feel all your feelings. There could be some nastiness in the air when you pull this card. If that's the case, take it as a sign to move away from anyone or anything you feel is toxic. For some, however, this card has a totally different meaning. Your sex life can improve now if you make an effort. Use your magic. You have all you need inside you to bring about your desired result. Emote. It's all better out than in, hence the communication card. It's time to move from living fearfully to living joyfully. You're right to have your suspicions. Grudges are toxic. Let something go. The end of an argument. The full moon in Scorpio has a sting in its tail. It can herald a vindictive end to a relationship. It can also be a time when we want to be good, but we're naughty. If you pull this card, no matter when, your dark side and your shadow self may be showing. The full moon in Scorpio is also a time of magic. If you were thinking of making some magic, this is your sign to do it. The energies are there to work your magic. Let's look at the full moon in Libra. It's the sign of partnership, of falling in love, and of closely relating to someone else. Since full moons are about climaxes and conclusions, this card suggests you're either about to start a new relationship or that an important existing relationship is changing somehow, perhaps coming to an end or moving to a new level of commitment. It's important to remember that people come to us for a reason and sometimes just for a season. If a relationship is ending now, it's doing so at the right time, so try not to fight it. This card can also refer to a professional relationship. There is a sense that you need to balance your ego with someone else's needs. A win-win outcome is possible with give and take. Doing so might be the answer to your question. Let go of that which is falling away. See the other person through the eyes of love. It will change your perspective. It's time for you to make a firm decision. Judgment card. Time for you to focus on yourself for a while. Look after yourself, but avoid vanity. Now is a great time for a makeover. This encourages you to find a balance between your desires and those of the people around you. Balance is a very Libran energy, and the full moon brings things to a peak. Dramas and upsets bring partnerships to the fore. Libra energy also brings love energy, and negotiations are easier. Full moon in Aries, which is the bottom of the deck. It's time to see if you've been a little bit too much me. There's a tug of war going on between what you want, what someone else wants, but you'll have to wait a little while to see what's going to happen next. As you wait, ask yourself if you've been handling the situation as sensitively as you could have done. If you know deep down that you've been a little rash or harsh, gone too fast, or overstepped the mark, then accept that on some level you've created the situation for yourself, which means you can create your way out of it too. When this card comes up, a peak is coming and it could be fiery. Be nice, be kind, smile, and be polite as you navigate to where you want to be. Being assertive is good, just don't ride roughshod over anyone. If you're in a tense situation, meditate your way to peace. Don't be a baby. You need to have more fun. It's a super fiery time when emotions can run very high. On the upside, there's excitement about what may lie ahead, but tempers are likely to flare with rash comments or decisions. No matter when you pull this card, it signals that situation has just or about to come to a peak, perhaps in a rather heated way. There could be a price to pay if you have been too competitive or too blunt. And then with the first quarter moon, your commitment is being tested. There could be some challenges coming your way, but they're just the universe's way of testing you. The first quarter moon calls for you to face any hurdles with confidence. What do you actually think is possible? If you believe you can do it, then you probably can. If you spend your life affirming that something is too big for you to surmount, it probably is. See how it works? Do you believe your dreams will come true, or have you secretly already given up? Showing some commitment now will help you move towards your desired outcome. What you believe to be true is true for you, so believe in yourself. I am committed to my dreams and move towards them with confidence. The answer to your question is yes, but not yet. You're halfway to your goal. You still need to put in a bit more effort. Sometimes we just need to realize how much we want something. You need to recommit to someone or something. This can prompt a small crisis. You need to see any dramas as a stepping stone to where you want to be. It can also be a time when you need to stay strong through a storm. All right, guys. Some big stuff. Big stuff going on. And I know there's a Lionsgate portal if you watch this right after I post this, but there's other stuff going on with this Lionsgate portal. All right, Venus is opposing Pluto, and I believe there's a Mars square Saturn or Mars square Uranus. I forgot because my mind went blank. Anyway, this full moon, though, again, it conjuncts Saturn and it squares Uranus. So, crazy stuff. And Uranus rules Aquarius, so get ready, guys. But the best thing I can tell you is respond to things instead of reacting. You'll be better off for it. Come from a divine place. The Empress, the Queen of Wands, the High Priestess. Come from a place of love. Trust me, you will feel a lot better. Let's see what's going on with love and relationships for Gemini. Nope. What's going on with love and relationships for Gemini? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian, Sirians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. I'm telling you guys, the energies are so crazy. Every reading that I've been doing today has been, cards been flying onto my carpet. Lemuria returns. Earthly spirituality, community, ocean conservation. That's the Empress energy. She's pregnant, right? Create, fertility, unconditional love. Everything I talked about with the Empress, the mirror. Know thyself, self-examination, seeing who you really are. 29. Look at that. Turn right to it. Okay. Excuse me. Lemurians thrived and lived on an earth that was peaceful and bountiful. Okay. They were balanced beings, in-betweeners, if you like. They were not competitive, nor were they interested in definitions of difference. They nevertheless delighted in diversity. This is the energy influencing you right now. A time of sharing responsibilities and pleasures, meaningful gathering with codes and ethics, enjoying a time of great good health, and of close and nurturing friendships that respect individual boundaries and choices. Life for a time becomes very simple. Seasonal eating, building non-permanent homes, living outdoors for as much time as possible, and ability to work with sunlight and moonlight extremely effectively without becoming wired, as we are often by moonlight, or becoming burnt and dehydrated as we can be by sunlight. We still need both. Feeling less and less connected to the mainstream and more connected to the ocean and earth. This is not a cliche being a hippie. This feels now like a valid choice and way forward in a world that worships such false idols as money, celebrity, and fame for its own sake. So what stood out to me is that feeling less and less connected to the mainstream with that energy that I talked about with social media and misinformation and stuff. Disconnect from it, guys. All right? Especially when it comes to like love and relationships here. Start, embodying your divine feminine here, whether you're male or female. Take care of yourself. Nurture yourself. Get to a more balanced life. All right? Connect more with Mother Earth here. Start changing things around, becoming more healthy, right? Nurturing the friendships, letting go of those friendships and relationships that you know are not serving you. Release negativity, right? There's a lot of this air energy with regards to social media and internet and stuff like that. Some of you are getting a lot of negativity from that stuff. And I talked about the other readers and psychics and other things like that. So that could very well be what's affecting some of you. But those are the ones who are putting negativity out there, right? Not the truth. There's a difference between the cold hard truth and negativity. You know what the difference between the two. Yeah, see what I was saying? Water is a great mirror, and the darker it is, the clearer the reflections of the world around it will be. And so it is with life. The clear mirror we can look into will show us who we appear to be, but the dark mirror, metaphorically, is when life or the sea or our feelings become darker, more complex, sad, thoughtful, deep, and at times very painful. But it is at these times that we can see who we truly are. For under duress, our true character can be observed, and sometimes we do not always like the truth of what we see in this dark mirror. But the mermaid can help us with this as she holds up a mirror, but a magical one that not only shows us our appearance, it shows all of ourselves, our sweetness, our hurts, and our scars. In it we may see what is hidden to the eye of the body, but known to the eyes of the soul. In dreams, these mirrors may appear in emotional times when we realize that we are still hurting or have wounds we have sought to cover up. There is no need to cover up or camouflage in this beautiful mirror, nor is it right to judge the scars and woundings or the beauty and the glory. They simply are, and by seeing clearly, especially in the dark mirror of the Great Mother Ocean, we can see who we are. While we swim in the clear waters, we can see the light and the positive. But when we swim in dark waters, we can truthfully see so much of who we are and make changes, adaptations, or come to accept the truth of who we are without seeking to adjust. We come to self-love, self-knowledge, and self-healing. It is time to gently yet firmly see the truth about who you are and to understand that who you are is not ugly or lacking, but a truthful, beautiful, wonder-laden voyage into the soul. It is time to be shown what the eye cannot always see, but what the spirit has sensed. This may come through observations, loving words from friends who are truly able to see you, from a stranger who notices something that too many overlook, or it can come in a moment when you glimpse who you have become. Dreams, visions, and flashes of intuition are also the mirrors that work with us at this time. Mirrors in who you appear to be will be coming up for you. Be sure to embrace the mirror, and the magical mermaid's tool as an ally, and wonders in healing will unfold. See, people who actually can see through you, see who you really are, the divinity, okay? They can see your fears, your insecurities, all of that stuff. Those people, and when they call that out to you, those are the people you should be having in your life, because those are the people who unconditionally love you. Because if they see that and they still love you for it, that's where the true love is, right there. Okay? And there's nothing dark. It's like everyone has a shadow side. Everyone does. But when people call that out, then you know that those people are really on your side, that they unconditionally love you. And they don't really care about those things. If anything, they want you to either embrace it or transmute that into light. All right? So I hope this helped you, Gemini. If you would like a personal reading with me, or if you would like to sign up for my 14-day free trial for one of my Capella memberships, check out the description box below. Click on the link. Go to capellawellness.com. Join in on the fun. Join with me, with the other people in my live, my members-only lives. We've got some amazing people in those sessions, guys. I would love for you to be part of it. We've got another meeting next week on I don't even know what date it is. It's on a Wednesday. I do it bi-weekly. But anyway, that's part of the memberships. You are entered to win a free reading every month for members, and a whole bunch of other awesome content that can really, really help you with these readings that you get on my YouTube channel, all this other stuff with the memberships, I don't put anywhere else, all right? If you have any questions about anything, my memberships, my services, or anything at all, please let me know. All right, Gemini, that concludes your reading. Thank you so very much for watching this video, for subscribing to this channel if you haven't already, and for illuminating that thumbs up button. I would greatly appreciate it. I wish you the best tonight. Always, I send you so much love, and I hope I illuminated your well-being today. Again, this is Jess from Capella Wellness, starring out.